So I figured, $9.95. Let's keep it moving. You know what I mean? What's up? Daniel Scott Burke with Successful Sourcing. Come on in. So I want to talk to you about last week's video, last week's mystery box. Actually, originally when I did the mystery box, I was like, profit, and that's all it was really about. The challenge was, we're gonna take this mystery box, we're gonna put all the products up for sale as fast as we possibly can. We're gonna make as much money as we possibly can. I'm stepping it back, way back, and I'm rebooting. And that's okay to do. It's actually a good thing to do, because sometimes you see things differently as you go. And here I am, and it only took this one product of Nigel's Emporium on eBay. He's the one that sold me the mystery box. You see, the mystery box was above 50 bucks, I think it was. So I sent an offer. I dropped it down a couple bucks to, see if I could get the package and see if I could get it for a good price, because it was about profit, And he wrote back and said, hey, I'll tell you what, I'll cut out the shipping. I'll take care of those charges. And he threw some extra stuff in. Well, cool enough. It was great. I was happy with it. Got the package. We went through it last week. Go check out the video if you haven't seen it yet. I have to pull it back because of this. This one Hot Wheels car did something for me. This is a Mattel Hot Wheels 1974 Hot Wheels Porsche P911. So I looked it up. On average, this is pushing for about 13 bucks. I kind of lowball everything. When I look up averages, I'll go to the second under the highest, and I'll even go a little bit lower than that, because you're being a little bit more honest with yourself when you do it that way, it feels like. But this car, when you come across these cars, make sure you look on the bottom of them and see what brand it is, and then see what the date is, and see where it's made at, or where it was created at. This was created in Hong Kong. So when I looked up the other ones and I looked at the quality of them, go get that squirrel. She almost got it. When I look at the other ones, they are nowhere near in this good condition. There's some scuffs right on top right here. But when I look at the other pictures of the cars, none of them are really in very good condition. So I decided I'm gonna pop out with this one. I put this up for $9.95, and I understand it's like a lot more than that, but I wanted to get that quick sale, I wanted to put myself out there. Sometimes the profit isn't as important as the sale itself, the experience you get. Plus, when you get positive feedback, the more positive feedback you have, the better off you are, at least in the eBay world, so this made me stop and reconsider everything because it touches me. 74, that's 4 years before I was born. That's nice. So I was tempted to high price it just to keep it, but I think I should get the sale. It's important. Profit's important, but everything else is important too. So when you ship something like that, make sure you show it some care. Put it inside of a bag, man. Buy you some bags. Spend a little bit of money, to show the purchaser that you care. You want to show the customer that you care. And the more you do that, higher the chance they're going to come back to you. You want return customers. I heard return customers are way more important than new customers. That makes sense, right? So do that. Show some love to it. Write on it. You know what I mean? Hey, thank you. Something. So there's that. And then I came across this 1998 Hot Wheels crash car. You remember those? I do. I remember when they came out. It's a car. Then you got another car like this, and you zoom them into each other, and bam, crashes, right? Crash car. So it crashes. It's pretty slick. This one right here, 1998. Look at the date. This is a beautiful thing. I'll tell you what, man, when you go to a Goodwill bins and you see vehicles like this, or you see a Hot Wheels or Matchbox or Mattel or Galoob or any of those things, you might want to consider it, especially there, because this is like cents on the dollar for something like this. And this one, after doing some research, the lowest I could find was $5 plus $3.95 shipping. So I decided I put mine up for $9.95 free shipping. Okay, so there's old schoolers out there that are very insistent on putting shipping and handling. I get it. That's what they're used to, and everybody wants to talk junk about the other, saying, millennials or X-Gen. The more you pay attention to that, the less you pay attention to you. So focus on you. Be open-minded. If you're not open-minded, you're regulating yourself by all means. So, bam, I'm happy with that. These two cars pretty much are what made me decide to just go in and really consider what I have and sell it patiently, Patiently. Patience is very important. Okay, so bam, I put the cars on. So then I have the other Hot Wheels. You got like a 6-piece, call them the Wild Ones. I don't know much about them, no dates, so I didn't even look them up. I just pieced them together because they look like each other, and I put them up for $9.95 just to, keep the flow. It feels right. It's gonna sell. Then I got the 16 Angels lot, right? $9.95, just the same. Let's keep it moving. Since I'm already doing some cars, I kind of wanted to jumble them together, do a few different listings, see where they go. You never know. I want to be able to sell those for a cheap price because I know they'll sell quick. And it's another sale, and it's another opportunity for me to be able to get some good feedback and to get some more experience on selling those types of products. I'm happy with that. Yes, thank you. Another thing you want to consider, like if you go do a lot of thrifting, if you're going to the thrift stores and you see a lot of plush dolls, don't ignore the plush. Okay, so if you go inside of a Goodwill and you see a plush that's like brand new, don't hesitate to consider. Plushes sell. Plushes sell. This one, when I opened the package, I was kind of ignorant to it. This is Elena of Avalor, Disney, right? Skylar the Flying Leopard. That's nice. The average on this one was $17. And I'm talking, that's even underdogging it, like $17 for one of these, because it's Disney, first of all. Second, because it's in good condition, right? You know, and it's kids. If it's kids, it's gonna sell. If it's Disney, it's gonna sell. If it's in good condition, it's gonna sell. You give it a good price, it's really gonna sell. And me, I decided the 17 was like kind of funny, so I figured, $9.95. Let's keep it moving. You know what I mean? And then, another Disney. See this, if you look on the video, I was kind of funny about it. And even today, when I looked at this, I was like, I'll probably toss that. Like, I'm not interested in even posting it, you know? But if you're new to eBay, if you know anything about eBay, you want to take advantage of the app. On the app, it's got an option for you to look up the item. You can look up the barcode, you know, you can look up pictures. So that's what I did. I took a fresh picture, front side of this, kind of at an angle so you could see his face because it's Disney. And I knew it would pick that up. So the image search was $8.99 plus $4 shipping. That's like $10, right? $9.95. Keep it moving. Don't stop. Keep the momentum. Momentum's very important. I also want to talk to you about possibilities of like some toys that you might find, like this Pokemon here, right? This is a 2017 McDonald's toy, right? And you're like, 2017, it was only like 3 years ago. Who cares, right? But then you look, these are actually moving. They're actually selling. So when you look it up, look for what's been sold. When you find what's been sold, you can kind of configure when it's been sold. Don't underestimate little toys. You'd be surprised what these things go for, especially if they come from McDonald's toys. People are really strange about that. I don't get it. I don't need to get it. They'll get it when I sell it to them. You know, I'm saying, don't put any constrictions on salesmanship. It's got to be fun. And that's what I liked about this package. I'm happy about it, man. Nigel's Emporium. Thank you. So I found it. It's the Soulgate Pokemon for what, $5.99 plus $3.44 shipping and handling. So I figured I'd be funny about it. I put it up for sale for $4.95, free shipping. And the reason why I did that is because this is a perfect opportunity for me to undercut the others on eBay. There's a few of them that are selling for more than that. So if I undercut them, and I'm gonna get that sale, because I just want to get rid of it. You know, I just want to sell it really quick. That way I have an opportunity for some positive feedback. And hey, a sale's a sale. You know, the more you move, the better you do, the better you get. The more you do it, the better you get. Just keep going. Yeah, I'm happy about that. So there's all that. I got to the basketball cards and the baseball cards, and I tried to get into it. You know, I looked up the dates and I'm not a sports fan. You know, I'm into a lot of other things. Sports doesn't do it for me. It doesn't. So when I come across these basketball cards and these baseball cards, not only do I not know anything about them, I'm not interested in knowing anything about them. Sure, you should pick it up, take pictures, do some studies, and then maybe you'll get hooked. That didn't work for me on the baseball cards. It worked for me on the Mattel. It worked for me on the Hot Wheels. I'm going to be looking at those now. Like now, I don't know, man. This Porsche... It's lovely. It's heavier than normal cars. You know what I mean? It's made better than normal cars. Like another 40 years, you're not going to be able to find them anywhere. So I almost want to keep it. That just goes to show I would have never known. I never liked cars. Now that I have that one, I like them a lot. Because I know that's not even the earliest model. Like I keep looking, I'm going to find something even better than that. And then I might even want to keep it. I might not want to sell it. Either way, I'm gonna keep it moving. The basketball cards, you know, I went through them and they're like cards for $1 here, $2 there, $3, you know, they're up and down all around. And the Scottie Pippen and the kid, I'm gonna go ahead and just put those up for a quick price, get them out, move them. You know, I'm uninterested. $9.95 because I can. The profit doesn't matter to me too much there. It doesn't. I don't care about them. I want to get the sale. I want to get a positive comment from it. I'll be happy. I'm happy already. It hasn't even happened yet and I'm already happy. So the baseball card's the same, 45 count. I put them up for $9.95 because, I don't know, just cause. I like $9.95. Right before 10, especially with free shipping. I understand why these old schoolers like to be specific about their shipping and handling, because they want to make sure that you understand the value of the product and the value of the service that you're paying for them. Hey, look, a sale's a sale, movement's movement. That's all that matters. Don't think too much, man. If you think too much, you lose space. If you think too much, you lose form. That's that. So right now, with just those items, we're looking at a $75 right there. That's $75 right there. That's $75. Give me a sec. Let me say it again. Listening. That's $75 right there. More than what I paid for. I'm straight. Then we got the wicked smooth knife. Oh, I don't want to be too specific to act like I know, because I have no idea. I put that one up on Raccoona.life because it's special. A collector's gonna find that and eat it up, and they're gonna be happy with it. I decided to take that knife and put it up for the same price that I paid for the mystery box. So that one knife alone will pay for the whole box. All the rest is profit. I consider the challenge beat. I'm not into the old challenge, I'm into the new challenge. The new challenge is just to better understand myself. Not necessarily the products, but what about me? You know, what makes me happy? What makes me tick and move? That's important too. So all the rest is profit. I'm comfortable with that. I'm happy. So again, thank you, Nigel. I appreciate you so much for the experience. I also want to talk to you about, I forgot to write it down, 90-day eBay tips and tricks. Oh, so, disclaimer, I'm not a professional. I am very new to this. Very new to this. The way I list things is, let's say the Beauty and the Beast. Okay, I took a picture of it. It showed somebody else that was selling it for however much they were selling it for. I can look up in the filter to see what's sold, if it's sold recently, how much it's sold for. Okay, and that's good to have. Like, that's good, right? But the cool thing is, this cool thing about eBay is that you could actually take their listing, go down to the bottom, and it says list one like it. And then when you list one like it, you just add your own pictures, and all that information's already filled out for you. You're gonna want to check it and make sure that it's all right. Because if you got something wrong, it's gonna be your responsibility, not the person's before you. They're not gonna get caught. You are. That's just how it works. It's just the way it works. So that's what I did with this. And I found it. It was $8.99, whatever. I listed mine. So when I put it up, I made sure the information was right. I put that it was Disney. Just make sure you follow through all the information. Every sale that I make on eBay, I donate 10% to the Humane Society because I love animals. Just to show my appreciation for the life around me. I feel like if I do that, I'm at least one with my own nature, or the nature around me, you gotta respect it, because you can make profit all day long, but is it really doing anything for your spirit? Not so much. So the spiritual form's there when I give some of what I've made. Just to show you care makes all the difference for me. The things you're gonna want to be mostly specific about is the brand of the product, the condition of the product. I mean, if there's even a small little crack on it, small little scratch, you're going to want to put that in your information, in your description, because if you don't, it's going to come back to haunt you. Trust me. When you upload from somebody else's profile, right, you see an item and you sell a similar item to theirs, they have the category already set. So there's a high chance, and this has happened to me, the category might be wrong because they chose it. So if you go in there and you don't look at the category, you could be selling under the wrong category. Nobody's going to even see it. So what's the use? So be very careful about the category that it sits in. And if it's sitting in a category for a certain amount of time and you got to relist, maybe consider a different category. Maybe you got it wrong. Chances are you do. Try everything. Try different categories, but always make sure it's in the category that you want it to be in. Otherwise, it's going to end up in some other category and nobody's ever going to find it. Price, very important. It's up to you. Value's different to every individual person. If you see that there's no items up there for sale, like the one that you're selling, I would suggest to high price it and then trickle it down from there. You also want to keep into consideration your shipping. Shipping is huge, and the profit is never as high as you think it's going to be when the shipping pops into place. Shipping is always going to be there, and you're always going to have to be considerate of that. That's why I don't do shipping costs, handling. I don't do shipping and handling costs. I like putting a big bold price out there. If somebody wants it, they can have it. If they don't, I'll hold on to it. I got space. You purchase something in the first place, right? That's your money. You got to ship it. That's your money too. I'm not on a level with shipping right now to where I can say that I can give you a tip or a trick for it. So I'm not even going to touch that base. I'm just going to run right past it. But I am going to suggest that you do immediate pay. That's another thing in the listing when it comes to their payment, how they're going to pay you. I would choose immediate pay every time, because in this 90 days, there's already been 2 people that said they wanted to buy something, which took it off the market, and then they didn't end up paying for it. Then I had to relist it. You're also kind of messing with the possibility of you getting dinged for not shipping it within a certain amount of time, right? Like you could get the sale, they haven't paid you yet. These algorithms, I can't be so sure that these algorithms are going to support me. I might get dinged later on saying that I didn't ship it fast enough. You got to be very wary about that. So I would suggest highly do immediate pay. If they're not ready to pay you, they shouldn't be window shopping. They shouldn't be on your page if they're not ready to buy. I mean, if they're not ready to pay, they shouldn't be there trying to buy, you know? So be considerate of that. I actually had an auction for a little trinket or whatever it was. It was 99 cents. She never paid. Okay, and I don't really care if she gets dinged or not. It's my fault, and the reason it's my fault, I didn't demand immediate pay. That's important. I should be demanding immediate pay. They're gonna end up paying for it. They have to pay for it or they can't get it. It won't be taken off the market by them merely saying they want it, you know? What are you doing here if you don't got no money, you know? Also, keep in mind, local pickup is a thing. So when you go into the shipping and you're doing the shipping portion of the eBay, make sure you choose local pickup. Because if you choose local pickup, it might be somebody near you, save you some money, save them some money. You know, everybody wins there. They can just come pick it up from you. So that's it. I kind of just wanted to bring you along. I kind of wanted to show those things, show you my mental processing of it. Because the way I mentally process things is going to be different than the way you mentally process things. In all actuality, the way we list things are pretty much going to be almost the same and very, very similar to each other. So it's important for us to learn from each other. The farther we can go, period. No comma. So let's go together. If you got any questions, comments, or concerns, put them below and we'll write you back. Make sure to subscribe, like, and I'll be back next week for another one. I might even be back this week. I don't know. It's been weird lately. I'm just kind of going with the flow, enjoying it. All right, so that's that. I'll see you next time. May you have great success in your sourcing as well. And take care of yourself. All right, later.